Aquarius, are you actually into this connection, or have you been giving it more meaning than it really deserves? Because those are two very different things. So let's see exactly what this connection has been showing you, as well as what happens when you stop giving it extra meaning. Okay, so this is gonna be for my Aquariuses, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus. Go ahead and like, follow, and share this with another Aquarius. Of course, guys, I did go ahead and open up my personal reading, so make sure y'all check the link in the bio. But let's talk a little bit more about what I'm showing. Now, before I do, just know that I will never ever DM you to get a reading, y'all. Those are scams, so use your discernment. Okay, use your discernment. But let's talk about what I'm showing. Okay, let's talk about it. So what I have here is the Five of Wands, the Death card, and the Nine of Cups. So what this connection has been showing you time and time again is that you guys are not in alignment, that you guys are living different lifestyles. You guys want different things overall. And it's not that one person has the right path and the other one has the wrong path. It just is like your paths aren't aligning. And it's not that anyone wants to hurt the other person. It's just maybe one person wants to get married and one person's like, I'm not looking for all of that. Maybe one person already has kids and the other person's like, well, I don't want to be a step mama or daddy. There's like this essence that although this connection, it's like we can do this, there's a need for someone to really compromise, but there's an essence here that they don't want to compromise. It's kind of like either you compromise time and time again, okay, Aquarius, because for me, I'm not going to compromise. And so there's this feeling that you're realizing more and more that I keep having to give up. I keep having to change my version of my future to fit whatever they're wanting and what they're looking for. And they're not doing anything about it to try to change and work out for you. And so with this, you're realizing, and what this connection has been showing you is that there's a need for you to change. There's a need for you to change being that people pleaser. There's a need for you to change putting people on a pedestal that aren't reciprocating that back to you. There's a need for you to see more and more that you have been attracting love based on traumas and based on hurts and wounds that we haven't fully transitioned and transformed from. And so Spirit is really showing me here what this connection has been showing you is that it's time for it to either evolve and change for this to work, or it might be time to end this connection. And they've been showing you this by their actions. Because with this Five of Wands, they're not willing to compromise. And so it's just whatever they want, that's what goes. And so the more and more that you see this and the more and more that you keep giving into them, it's actually depleting you. It's bringing you down and bringing down your vibration. And it's stopping you from actually achieving all that it is that you actually deserve and desire. And so with this, with it coming to an end, or with it needing to really transform, there's a need here because you need to start to realize your self-worth. You need to start realizing what you bring to the table and making sure that someone matches that energy. As you see here, her arms are crossed. So she's like, this is what I bring. And what you got? It's not, oh, this is what I bring. Come and join me. It's what I bring and what do you bring? Because I'm tired of giving into people who aren't here to help me fill my cups when I'm happily willing to give them all my cups. And so, excuse me, that is what I'm showing here, and that's what this connection's actions have been showing you as well. And so with that, let's see a little bit more about what happens when you stop adding, extra meaning here, because it seems like based on their actions, you shouldn't be doing that. So if this is already resonating for you, Aquarius, go ahead and like, follow, share with another Aquarius. But of course, guys, as I mentioned, I did open up those personal readings, so make sure y'all check the link in the bio. But let's talk a little bit more about what I show now. So what I show here is the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So when you finally decide that you're no longer going to keep pouring into this connection, you're going to come to a decision. That's why the Two of Pentacles is coming out. But you're going to come to a decision, do I want to continue to be in a toxic connection, a toxic environment, or do I want to go and take this connection as a learning lesson, and from there see what else is out there? From there, take it as wisdom and go on my path and know exactly what I'm looking for moving forward. So you're going to come to a decision of which one's going to be more stable for me, which one's going to benefit me the most. And with this, you're going to go towards the direction that really feels right to your soul, that really feels in alignment. But the beautiful thing about the Two of Pentacles is that you really have to make the decision on your own, okay? Because we all have free will. So some of you are going to say, you know what, I do want to go this route and I want to stay with this person because I'm really hopeful and that they'll change and things will come better. But you'll kind of see that things will not. And then for those of you who decide that, you know, no, I'm going to go ahead and move a different route. I think this isn't going to serve me anymore. So I think it's time for me to take that next direction. We're going to see that your life is going to expand. Your life is going to open you up to something better and something new that's ahead. Will it be ups and downs in your journey? Absolutely. Will it be loaning times? Maybe. But overall, it's going to give you the wisdom that you need to really propel you to attract the right type of love that's within your energy. But as long as you decide to stay within this connection, stay giving and giving and giving, you'll see that they'll keep depleting you until you just retreat, until you're just over it, until you're so in so much pain that you don't even want to continue on anymore. So it's like, do you want to continue the pain and hope that it changes when they've already shown you that they're not looking to change anytime soon? Or is it time for you to choose yourself? Is it time for you to go on this path and this journey and say, you know what, either way, I'm going to be okay. Either way, this is going to lead me to what I'm looking for. And so that is what's going to happen based on the decision that only you can make for your own life. That is the different choices that you have, and you have to choose accordingly. That's based on what you're looking for. Because again, we have free will. So that is what I show here, but just know that your soul is literally going to call you to make this decision. So be ready because it's coming. Now, with that being said, let's go and get you an angel number as well as a yes/no question. So to give you a yes/no question, I'll get you an angel number. That's too many. That's just one angel number here. Awesome. So what I have for you is 111, which is destiny. So let me know if you've been seeing that in the comments. But in that it says, follow what you feel. Listen as your intuition helps to guide you to what you are manifesting. The inner whispers are helping you to create all that it is that you desire. So listen, lean in, and follow your soul. That kind of goes with this, all right? It kind of goes with this. But that's what I have for you. Let me go and get your yes/no question completed. So with that, hi, Spirit. Thank you so much for being here. As you know, though, Aquarius has a question. What is the answer to their question? That is a no. That is a no. Thank you so much, Spirit. I appreciate that. And can you double confirm that for our Aquarius one more time? And it went right back to a no. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Hope this gives you a bit of clarity moving forward. If it does, go ahead and like, comment, share with another Aquarius. And of course, guys, you're interested in a personal reading, check that link in the bio. But I'll see y'all next time. Bye.